I guess not. Here's more. You guys may have seen this. We talked about this when it happened, and remember the hack, the government hack that was going on for years. They said for more than a year. So we can't really call it years plural, but we'll call it for a year plus. There was this hack happening. All right. Now let's see what they had to say. Reported by CNN, the most trusted source of news, of course. The U.S. intelligence agencies say massive hack of American government likely originated in Russia. And where that comes from is directly from our favorite guy, Mike Pompeo, the Secretary of State, who, again, I always like to point out, was the head of the CIA. So here we go. Let's see what he had to say, and straight from the CNN news report.
Secretary of State Mike Pompeo says that he believes Russia is behind a massive cyber attack that breached dozens of federal agencies and companies.
Yeah, at least half a dozen federal agencies were targeted. We're talking about Homeland Security's Cybersecurity Division. Also, the Departments of State, Commerce, Agriculture, Energy. Now, investigators are trying to determine what, if any, government data may have been accessed or stolen in the attack.
There was a significant effort to use a piece of third-party software to essentially embed code inside of U.S. government systems, and now appears systems of private companies and governments across the world as well. This was a very significant effort, and I think it's the case that now we can say pretty clearly that it was the Russians that engaged in this activity.
And that was Mike Pompeo. So straight from the horse's mouth, if you want to call him the horse. There it is. Reported by CNN. U.S. intelligence and law enforcement agencies investigating the massive hacking campaign targeting American government agencies and private sector companies issued a joint statement Tuesday saying the group responsible likely originated in Russia, and the attack is believed to be an act of espionage rather than cyber warfare, as some lawmakers have suggested. While top U.S. officials, including Secretary of State Mike Pompeo, have previously suggested the hacking campaign was carried out by a Russian-backed group, Tuesday's joint statement offers the most definitive and concrete assessment about the attack's origins from agencies investigating the incident. In short, the statement issued by the Cyber Unified Coordination Group, there's a damn group for everything, isn't there? The UCG, the Cyber Unified Coordination Group, clearly acknowledges what U.S. officials and experts have suspected since the data breach was first disclosed last month. The Advanced Persistent Threat APT actor responsible is likely Russian in origin. That assessment runs counter to what President Donald Trump has said publicly in the week since the data breach first came to light, which, as we know, he said it could be China. We're still looking into it. He didn't know yet. But interesting that Pompeo's now kind of spreading more disinformation himself. It's weird. And I'm not saying it's not Russia. I'm saying that I don't believe the thing that comes out of Pompeo's mouth, because he's just that type of guy, right? Not only is he a lying politician, he also worked for the CIA. So disinformation is his shtick. It's his bag. It's what he loves to do. Or I don't know. I don't know if he loves it. But yeah, let's see. Superbike says Snowden is the one that deserves a pardon. I don't know about that. I disagree. But we can disagree and be friends. If you want to make a case for that, again, this is an open show. If you want to talk about that and give us a call, I'd love to hear why you think that's the case. 702-957-1037, troubledminds.org. You can click the Discord link and join the show that way. So all callers, if anybody wants to be part of this, I'd love to hear why you think that, or why you think anything else. If you show feedback, you just want to say hello, whatever it is, just transparency, there it is, important thing. Let's continue talking.